In this week's video, we visit 3 small towns in the state of Michoacán as they prepare for Dia de Muertos. We visit a beautifully decorated cemetery, see some incredible ruins, as well as an amazingly colorful field of flowers, and a town that is known for their copper artwork.
We are Georgia and David. We quit our jobs to travel full-time around Mexico with our 14-year-old Sheltie Poo Meep. Our goal is to take a picture with her in front of 100 Pueblo signs. Today we drove about an hour to the Pueblo Magico of Tzintzuntzan.
Tzintzuntzan is known for a few things, one of which is the giant olive trees behind me, which some say are the oldest olive trees in all of the Americas. Another thing that they're known for is their ruins. They have a really unique pyramid-type complex that has these round structures. So hopefully we'll get to check that out later. But right now we're going to tour around the town a little bit and see what kind of decorations they have for Dia de Muertos, because that's just a few days away, and I can smell the Cempasúchil from here.
Yeah. And I'm starving too, so we'll get food after that. We strolled to the Atrio de los Olivos and came upon a church known for something strange.
In the church behind me, they have a Jesus. And the interesting thing about this Jesus is they say that it is the Jesus que creciendo, or the Jesus that grows. They take him out every year at around Easter, and when they try to put him back in, he's bigger than he was. So if you notice, in his little case, they've actually kind of had to extend out the end of it to fit the new, taller version of Jesus.
We continued through the artisan market, where they were selling a lot of items for Dia de Muertos. On the other side of the market, they are setting up a papel picado for the upcoming festivities. By this time, we were getting pretty hungry, so we started looking for a meat-friendly restaurant to eat.
Our food has arrived. I got the camarones catrinas, which are stuffed shrimp that are wrapped in bacon and come with a mango salsa. We both got mezcal cocktails, and they are both delicious. There's a long list of them here. They have a great actual bar menu here. And then David got the arranchera. Meat was allowed inside, but they did specify that they are actually not dog friendly. And then the decorations in here are really, really beautiful. They've gone all out for Dia de Muertos.
So we just finished up lunch at Las Yacatas.
Everything that we had was super delicious, and we asked our waitress if they had like official town letters, and she said no, but lucky for us, this restaurant basically has their own version, so we're gonna go snap a family photo.
One of the draws of this town during this time of year is their cemetery, so we had to check it out.
Now we're in the Panteon, or the cemetery, and everyone is decorating graves and getting ready for Dia de Muertos. It's very beautiful. One thing I have to say is there's another American family here, and they're letting their children climb on the graves. They're taking photos of everybody. We're always very careful to ask before we take a photo if people are around. You know, puedo tomar un fotito? Can I take a little photo? Everybody's been really nice and very friendly, but this is an important kind of family day, so I would just say maybe try to be a little bit respectful. It does make us feel a little embarrassed sometimes when we see other Americans acting like that.
On any of the altars, there will be ofertas, or offerings. They are meant to guide the spirits back to the land of the living. They often include the deceased's favorite foods and beverages. While recording these two altars and trying not to disturb the family eating next to them, they told me I needed to record theirs as well. So just finished up walking around the cemetery. They're still decorating from Dia de Muertos. The people are really nice. We asked if we take photos or a video, and people were very happy to have us take pictures and video, and they like to talk to us. We got to practice a little bit of our Spanish. It was a really good time. So now we're at the ruins of Tzintzuntzan.
The archaeological zone is our last stop of the day. As you can see, the view behind us is incredible. The lake with the mountains behind it, it's worth the trip up here by itself. But so far, the ruins look pretty impressive. So we're going to continue checking them out, and Meep's going to hang out in her backpack. So we've just finished walking along the backside of the Tzintzuntzan ruins. I'm not sure if this is the world's longest pyramid, but it definitely appears to be.
Seems like it.
The front is all squared off, and then the back has these little circular
Bloops.
Circular bloops, which are really interesting. I've not seen anything like it before. We'll see if we can find kind of an aerial shot online. Technically, it is illegal for anyone to fly a drone at archaeological zones, whether you're a citizen or not. That definitely doesn't stop people from doing it, but we're not going to take that chance.
Yeah.
It would definitely look cooler from above, though. I think you could appreciate the shape a lot better.
So we drove about 40 minutes to Copándaro, where they're having a flower festival.
So every year, right before Dia de Muertos, they have a big flower festival because basically the orange flowers you see behind us are all going to be cut down and sold for the Dia de Muertos decorations and altars. The red flowers, however, I do believe are used around Christmas time, so they'll be here for a bit longer.
After checking out the flower fields, we drove into town. We immediately found the town letters, all in Cempasúchil, or marigolds, and snapped our family photo. The main square was already decked out for Dia de Muertos. After seeing all the altars and decorations in the main square, we stopped by the main church.
The town itself is very small, but they had some really beautiful decorations around the kiosco, and then there was a little section under a tent where they had a bunch of altars already set up for Dia de Muertos, and of course the fields of flowers were super impressive. So even though it is small, I would definitely say it's worth coming to.
Today we drove about an hour from Morelia to the Pueblo Magico of Clara del Cobre.
As the name suggests, they are known for copper. They make copper pots and copper bracelets and copper bathtubs and basically anything you can imagine made out of copper. We are just a few days out from Dia de Muertos, so if you look behind us, you will see that they are in full force decorating for the holiday.
We found the town letters and snapped our family photo, then strolled to the main street, which was lined with shops selling everything copper. Afterwards, we found two churches right next to each other.
can definitely tell that this town is all about their copper. From the decorations they're putting up for Dia de Muertos, they have copper pots integrated, and the church had huge copper chandeliers and a copper altar. It's really, really beautiful, but right now we are starving, so I think we're gonna grab something to eat. The restaurant we were planning on heading to was closed, but we talked to a lady in town, and she recommended this restaurant, Olivo. I got a avocado mango mezcal drink, which is absolutely delicious, and then David got one which is a cucumber juice based cocktail. Very refreshing. As you can see, they have let meat inside the restaurant, which is super nice, and shocking. And you can see it is a super modern restaurant, and they have an olive tree growing in the middle. Very, very cute.
For my appetizer, I ordered the crema poblana, which was a poblano-based soup with seasoned croutons. In Georgia, I had the sopa de elote, or corn soup with avocado and fried tortilla strips. I won round 1. When I saw they had a ribeye burger on the menu, I had to order it. But Georgia's cheese-crusted arranchera tacos won best dish of the day. After a delicious lunch, we had to check out the Copper Museum, which is free to enter. Inside there were some very ornately crafted copper items. They even had a copper Katrina, which they had just finished setting up. We even got to see an artisan starting work on a copper piece.
Lunch at Olivo was absolutely delicious. I'm so glad we ran into that lady and she gave us that recommendation. I did do a little bit of shopping after the Copper Museum. I got these earrings in their store, and they were only 25 pesos. And then I got this bracelet here, and this bracelet was just
225 pesos.
225 pesos. So very happy with my little purchases. They are continuing to decorate here, and it is getting more beautiful by the moment. Seeing these small towns prepare for Dia de Muertos was a truly amazing experience. Stay tuned next week where we show you more celebrations from Morelia and Pátzcuaro. Thanks for watching, and of course, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Also, we think you'd love this video next.